Hello.
Hello, it's the A-team from David Savey Electrical Services Limited and Nigel as well. And we're back on this kitchen, which has now been second fixed. We were here a couple of weeks ago, weren't we, Nigel, doing first fix? And now some second fixes happened, so we're just going to have a quick poke around to see how it looks. In our previous video, uploaded about 2.5 weeks ago, we had to contend with some very crumbly Victorian walls, necessitating our cementing some of our back boxes into place in order to sufficiently secure them. It's not 100% finished, but electrically we're done, and it all looks a little more spiffing than it did previously, doesn't it, Nige?
It does.
We had some problems with these walls when we were digging them out in our previous video about, well, digging out walls, wasn't it? Box sinking and that sort of stuff. Yeah, chasing. They were very crumbly walls. We did get all our first fix stuff on the level. And someone did leave a comment saying that it looked like a dog rough job or words to that effect, which was jolly rude of them, wasn't it, Nigel?
Cheeky bastard.
Yes, what a prick. But the thing is, walls, you don't know what you're going to face when you come across them on first fix, and if they're crumbly like this, well, what can you do? But the fact is, our cables are zoned within the walls, they're capped. Our boxes are firmly fixed in. We had to cement a lot of them in, didn't we, Nige?
We did.
And although it did kind of look like a wild animal had shit up the walls in some places to a certain extent, if we look now, we can see that back on second fix, everything looks rather neat and level. In fact, Nigel, get your level out. So, rough or not, as it looked on first fix, it all evens out on second and works as it should. We did have one surprise. The plastering is a little bit rough, and for some reason the kitchen fitter left one of the under cabinet light cables dangling, even though we'd given him a cable in the wall, so we've had to dig that out to sink that in today. But again, Nigel, level. Let's get him doing something useful. Come on, you silly old fool. Are we bob on?
Well, yeah.
Oh well, what can you do? There you go.
Bang.
So, you know, yeah, it did look a bit rough first fix. Second fix, it all works out. We do quite like these under cabinet lights, don't we, Nigel? These are
Look at that.
IKEA. We didn't supply them, the kitchen fitter supplied them. They come with a remote control. And they're all tied together, so on this side they're on a separate supply. But they're all sort of, they must be Bluetooth or something to this thing, or Wi-Fi. I don't know. But
Smart.
it is smart. We don't like smart, do we, Nige?
We don't like
We're not smart enough for smart. Oven and hob are in. Oh, we haven't turned them back on. We better turn them back on. Set the clock. All our test numbers have passed. We've just been running our final tests. Obviously, we checked it all out before we started work. So we'll be issuing a certificate for this later on. It's just off at the isolator, Nige.
Yeah, I see.
There we go. Smart. And the cooker hood is operative, I believe, Nigel. Lovely stuff. So there you are. Everything is as it should be. The dishwasher isn't plumbed in yet, but that's our fused isolator for that up there, for the socket that goes down there. Nige just setting the clock, and we can now walk away from this one and stick in our invoice. Stick it in, Nige. Oh my God, no, not that!